Welcome Stampers, welcome to another video with Design with Jo. I'm going to be showing you today the double diagonal pocket fold card. You can't say that very fast too many times. So this is our finished product. So this is what we're going to make. I've chosen to make this just to lie flat, not to stand up. So I'll show you a few little tricks on making that. And it actually has two little pockets inside that you can put in little presents or little tags, little notes with your greeting. So I'm going to show you how to do this. You're going to need a sheet of designer paper. This is from the Neutrals paper stack, and it is retired in the 2016-17 catalog and is still available until March 31st, however. And you're going to need your folding bone, you're going to need a pair of snips, a little bit of ribbon, a ruler, and also we're going to use our tear and tape and our snail for this project. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you what to do. So I'm going to pull in my trimmer here, and this piece of paper is 8.5 by 11, and I've cut it down from the 12 by 12. And we're going to score that at 4 1/4 going longwise. And make sure you're using the scoring edge here, not the cutting edge. You're going to turn that 90 degrees and you're going to score it at 5.5. Okay, so all you're doing is putting a fold into the paper to make it easier for you to actually fold it. So now you're going to fold along those lines that you just scored. And if by chance you cut your paper not quite right or you scored not quite exact, this is the perfect opportunity to even that out. You're going to take your bone folder and you're going to crease along that line. You're going to open it up again and you're going to fold it the other way. Okay, and look at that. I didn't do that very well at all. So you're going to fold here. I like to score mine because this actually is fairly heavyweight paper, which is great. It holds its shape well. Okay, now you can see that I want to even this up a little bit more. There. Okay, so at this point, we have words on one side and we have dots on the other. So you need to decide what it is that you actually want to see mostly. And so what I'm going to show you, what I mean by that is, on these two examples, this is the same sheet of paper. However, on this one, the dots are predominant and the letters are less focused. And on this one, the words are more focused and the dots. You'll notice that when you have the words, here I have them so that you can actually read them. You make me happy. Here they're upside down. So you want to keep that in mind. So you need to decide what you want facing out. This time I'm going to do the words facing out. In order to have the words facing out, I need to have them facing me and I need to have them upside down. I've learned this from experience after doing it wrong a couple times. So I'm going to have it facing me upside down. The next step I need to do is I need to cut along this line. So I've scored it. I need to cut along this line only up to the middle. Okay, so it's a little bit hard to see that perhaps, but you're going to go right in. You want to try and be as accurate on that line as you can. Okay. Next steps, you're going to fold this fourth quadrant, this bottom left quadrant under. And you're going to take your ruler and at the 1.5 mark, you're going to go along the score line, so along your score line here. It doesn't really matter where you go, but probably closer to the top is better. And you're going to fold this edge down nice and straight. Okay, so the straight line is lined up with the edge of the ruler. Take your bone folder again. Okay, and finish that off. At this point, we're going to use some snail, and we want to do two things. We want to put our snail here, 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 and fold that over and glue it, and then some snail here. And you're going to fold that one over as well. Okay, so now our next step is you're going to have this facing you. Your words are upside down. That's perfectly fine. They'll be upside down here, but we expected that. You're going to go from the bottom right corner now. You're going to take this point and you're going to run it so that it creates a triangle and is in line with the straight edge of the left side. You definitely are going to need your bone folder here because you're going through two pieces of paper, so you want to make sure you give that a really nice strong score line. You're going to use your snail again just to have this fold down properly. We need a little bit of ribbon for this project, and so this is the real red, and it's the stitched 3/8" stitch ribbon, which I really quite like. It's very easy to work with. And we're just going to put that right up, butted right up against that bottom edge that you've created. I'm going to cut off, we don't need that piece. For this last step, I'm going to use the tear and tape adhesive. And I want to use that because it's got just a little bit stronger hold. You're going to go right over top of your ribbon, right up to the top, and then another smaller piece down here, again, right over the top of your ribbon. So then you just pull that tear and tape off. And it helps, actually, a little tip for working with the tear and tapes is if you pull from the side as opposed to the end, it's probably going to work a little bit better for you. So I'm just going to line that up, and we're going to glue it down, and there's your finished product. So this is your finished project, and you have two little pockets, one here and one here, that you can put some tags in. I'm just going to finish this off so it's complete, and I have a little piece of the sequined ribbon here. I put it on my glue dot already, and I'm going to place that down with the glue dot. I have my Hey There Friend, and the sayings I'm using today are from the Scenic Sayings set. This also is retired in the 2016-17 catalog, and these are fabulous sayings. They're nice and big and bold, this one in particular, and so I really like it against this bold paper. And so I'm going to place that down. I put some dimensionals on the back of that. Okay, place that down, and there's our finished project. I'll give you one other example here. The other example that I have shows you the tags that are in the pockets. So these tags I created with the Lots of Labels framelits, and I just didn't cut the label out the way we normally would. I created a tag out of it, and then I stamped with the Gorgeous Grunge to get these nice big paint splots on here. This is one of my favorite sets, and it's also going to be retired as of this catalog. So if you would like to use it, it's the best time now is to get it. And the words are done with the Crazy About You set. And these are all kinds of permutations and combinations that you can make. So Happy Birthday, Happy For You are my two tags. That also is retiring. And so your tags just fit in here and in here. And then you've got your greeting to give to somebody. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you'll go and make a few of these to give to your friends and your family. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.